Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo's daughter, Lola, was featured on NME's 100 list for 2026. See her mom's sweet reaction on social media. Ellie Ripa's daughter, Lola Consuelos, is celebrating a major milestone after being named on NME's 100 list for 2026. The NME 100 is the publication's annual roundup of rising artists from around the world who are poised to shape the future of music. Since its first edition in 2017, the list has boasted the likes of Billie Eilish and Dua Lipa throughout the years. Lola took to Instagram on February 11th to thank the magazine for the tribute alongside a striking photograph of herself taken from her album cover. At M Magazine, so honored to be featured in your NME 100 list for 2026. Thank you, hashtag NME 100, she penned in the caption. Kelly flocked to the comments section to gush over her daughter's exciting news. Atta girl, wrote the TV star. Lola's music can be described as soulful, bluesy R&B with jazzy undertones due to her mature, husky vocals over smooth beats, with comparisons to artists like Amy Winehouse and SZA. Kelly and Mark Consuelos pulled off the ultimate surprise on December 12th when they flew to London, England to watch their daughter, Lola, make her debut performance. Hello was in the audience and saw the couple sneak into the lower third, a multi-space music and cocktail venue on Denmark Street in Soho, with both wearing newsboy caps. Kelly spoke to us about the show and how proud she felt of her daughter. We are beside ourselves. She's been working so hard and her hard work paid off, and guess what? We pulled off the ultimate surprise, she shared. She didn't know we were here and we wanted to wait until it was all over to surprise her. We didn't want to make her nervous. Lola also spoke to us about her surprise over her parents' attendance. I cried because I didn't know they were coming, added Lola. You saw my reaction. I want to have a glass of wine soon because I have all this adrenaline rushing out, but I am really happy, she continued. I'm so blessed that everyone came and supported me. It means a lot. While studying at New York University's Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music, Lola spent time abroad in England and later made the permanent move from New York City to London. She's been living there for the past 2 years, Kelly shared on an episode of her Let's Talk Off Camera podcast. I love London. I encourage everyone to do at least, if you can, a year, maybe less, maybe 8 months, I don't know, living in London. I think it's the best city. I love New York. New York's always going to be my home. But London just has a charm that. It just has such a charm. It's so beautiful, admitted the budding musician. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo's daughter, Lola Consuelos, has officially stepped into a powerful new chapter of her musical journey, earning a coveted spot on NME's prestigious 100 list for 2026. The annual NME 100 is widely regarded as one of the music industry's most influential forecasts, spotlighting emerging artists from around the world who are poised to define the sound and spirit of the years ahead. For Lola, the recognition marks not just a career milestone, but the culmination of years of quiet dedication, creative risk-taking, and personal growth, much of it happening far from the glare of her famous parents' spotlight. The NME 100 has a reputation for identifying artists long before they become household names. Since its launch in 2017, the list has included now global superstars such as Billie Eilish and Dua Lipa, artists who went on to reshape pop music while retaining distinctive artistic identities. Being included on the 2026 list places Lola in rare company and signals that her sound, rooted in soulful, bluesy R&B with jazzy undertones, is resonating with tastemakers who are always on the lookout for authenticity. Lola shared the news with her followers on February 11 via Instagram, posting a striking photograph taken from her album cover. The image, moody and elegant, captured her artistic persona perfectly, confident, introspective, and unmistakably self-assured. In the caption, she expressed her gratitude with heartfelt simplicity. At M Magazine, so honored to be featured in your NME 100 list for 2026. Thank you, hashtag NME 100, she wrote. The post quickly drew attention from fans, fellow musicians, and industry insiders, all eager to celebrate the rising artist's success. Among the many comments was a short but powerful message from her mother, television icon Kelly Ripa. Atta girl. Kelly wrote, a phrase brimming with pride, affection, and encouragement. Though brief, the comment resonated deeply with fans who have watched Kelly speak openly over the years about motherhood, support, and allowing her children the space to carve out their own paths. For Lola, carving out her own identity has been essential. As the daughter of two highly visible entertainment figures, Kelly Ripa, a beloved TV host and actress, and Mark Consuelos, a respected actor, she has grown up adjacent to fame. Yet her musical evolution has unfolded largely on her own terms. Rather than rushing into the spotlight, she focused on refining her craft, studying music formally, and immersing herself in environments that allowed her artistry to breathe. Her sound reflects that deliberate approach. Often described as soulful and bluesy R&B with jazzy undertones, Lola's music is anchored by mature, husky vocals layered over smooth, understated beats. Listeners and critics alike have drawn comparisons to artists such as Amy Winehouse and SZA, two musicians known not only for their vocal prowess, but also for emotional honesty and genre-blending creativity. While comparisons can be flattering, Lola's voice carries a distinct timbre and emotional texture that sets her apart, suggesting an artist who understands her influences without being overshadowed by them. That sense of individuality has been shaped in part by her education. Lola studied at New York University's Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music, a program renowned for nurturing both artistic and business acumen in aspiring musicians. The institute encourages students to explore not just performance, but songwriting, production, and the evolving realities of the modern music industry. For Lola, the experience provided both structure and freedom, a place to experiment, collaborate, and grow. During her time at NYU, Lola spent a period studying abroad in England, an experience that would ultimately change the course of her life. What began as a temporary stay evolved into something more permanent, and she eventually made the decision to move from New York City to London full-time. According to Kelly, Lola has been living in London for the past 2 years, embracing the city's unique blend of history, creativity, and cultural diversity. London's influence can be felt not only in Lola's lifestyle, but also in her music. The city's rich musical heritage, spanning jazz, soul, rock, punk, and electronic music, offers endless inspiration. Intimate venues, late-night jam sessions, and a community of artists from around the world have helped shape her sound and confidence as a performer. For Lola, London represents both anonymity and opportunity, a place where she can be judged first and foremost on her artistry. Kelly Ripa has spoken candidly about her admiration for London and her support of her daughter's decision to live there. On an episode of her podcast, Let's Talk Off Camera, Kelly shared her enthusiasm for the city. "I love London. I encourage everyone to do at least, if you can, a year, maybe less, maybe 8 months, I don't know, living in London. I think it's the best city. I love New York. New York's always going to be my home. But London just has a charm it just has such a charm. It's so beautiful," she said. That charm was on full display on December 12th, when Lola reached another major milestone, her debut live performance. The show took place at the Lower Third, a multi-space music and cocktail venue located on Denmark Street in Soho, an area often referred to as London's Tin Pan Alley due to its deep musical roots. The venue, known for its intimate atmosphere and discerning audiences, provided the perfect backdrop for Lola's first official performance. Unbeknownst to her, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos had quietly flown to London to witness the moment in person. Determined to keep their presence a secret, the couple snuck into the venue wearing newsboy caps, blending into the crowd as best they could. Their goal was simple: to support their daughter without adding pressure or nerves on one of the most important nights of her life. Hello magazine was in the audience that evening and observed the couple's discreet entrance. For Kelly and Mark, the effort was well worth it. "We are beside ourselves," Kelly later shared. "She's been working so hard, and her hard work paid off, and guess what? We pulled off the ultimate surprise." Kelly explained that they intentionally waited until after the performance to reveal themselves. "She didn't know we were here, and we wanted to wait until it was all over to surprise her. We didn't want to make her nervous," she said. The decision reflected a deep understanding of their daughter, not just as parents, but as supporters of her artistic process. When Lola finally realized her parents were in the audience, the emotions were overwhelming. Speaking after the show, she described the moment with raw honesty. "I cried because I didn't know they were coming," she said. "You saw my reaction." The adrenaline of the performance was still coursing through her as she reflected on the night. "I want to have a glass of wine soon because I have all this adrenaline rushing out, but I am really happy," Lola added. "I am so blessed that everyone came and supported me. It means a lot." That blend of vulnerability and gratitude is a hallmark of Lola's public persona. While she is clearly confident in her talent, she remains deeply aware of the support system around her: family, friends, mentors, and fans who have believed in her from the beginning. The recognition from NME feels like a natural extension of that journey. Being named to the NME 100 is not simply about popularity or commercial success. It's about potential, originality, and impact. For Lola, it suggests that industry experts see not just a promising debut, but a sustainable, evolving career. As she continues to develop her artistry, Lola remains grounded in the experiences that brought her here. Living abroad, studying music formally, performing in intimate venues, and taking the time to refine her sound have all contributed to her growth. Rather than chasing trends, she appears focused on building a body of work that feels honest and enduring. For Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, watching their daughters rise has been both emotional and rewarding. Over the years, Kelly has spoken openly about the challenges of parenting young adults, learning when to step back, when to offer guidance, and when to simply cheer from the sidelines. Lola's success serves as a testament to that balance, illustrating what can happen when talent is met with support rather than pressure. The public's response to Lola's NME recognition has been overwhelmingly positive. Fans have praised her sound, her authenticity, and her willingness to carve her own path. Many have also noted the refreshing way her parents celebrate her achievements without overshadowing them, allowing Lola to remain firmly at the center of her own story. Looking ahead, the future appears bright. With her inclusion on the NME 100 list for 2026, Lola Consuelos is now firmly on the radar of a global audience. New music, more live performances, and further creative exploration seem inevitable. Yet if her journey so far is any indication, she will continue to approach each opportunity with thoughtfulness and intention. In an industry often driven by hype and immediacy, Lola's rise feels refreshingly organic. Is the story of a young artist who took her time, embraced learning, and trusted her instincts. Is also the story of a family that understands the value of encouragement over expectation. As Kelly Ripa's simple but heartfelt comment, "Atta girl," suggests, sometimes the most meaningful support doesn't require long speeches or grand gestures. Sometimes it's just about showing up, believing wholeheartedly, and letting someone you love shine. With soulful vocals, a growing international presence, and now the stamp of approval from one of music journalism's most respected publications, Lola Consuelos is no longer just a promising newcomer. She is an artist to watch, a voice worth listening to, and a reminder that the most compelling journeys often unfold quietly until the world finally catches up.